Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Isaac Repentance Plus. We're picking up right after the last episode there. As you can see, my win streak is now 1 because I died at the start of the last episode as Cain. Got swarmed by some flies and then kind of just beat up relentlessly. So yeah, today we're gonna go back to Cain and see if we can get some boss rush done. Hopefully I don't die again in the first, 2-3 minutes of the episode. Lost Contact is a phenomenal item. I understand why some people don't like it, but at the same time, the chances of you not getting a good tears rate during the entire run is pretty low. Of course I say that, and I will probably wind up getting like the worst tears rate possible this run. We'll see what happens. I am going to play the Sacrum a little bit here. Hopefully I can get more hearts to drop, because I'd love to get a payout on that early. I think a good floor 1 Sacrum payout is pretty much the best thing that you can hope for off of floor 1, aside from some crazy like floor 1 death certificate things or whatever that I see all the time. But being that I don't even have that unlocked, that's not going to happen today. I'm going to take out this room and see what happens. Like a regular heart drop. I'm not going to pick up that half heart yet, or I don't. What are those things called? I don't even know. Hybrid hearts. Bomb here would be great, phenomenal, and we get a crawl space, which is also phenomenal. Yeah, no, I'll take Little Birdie. Okay. You know what? I can probably just. Okay, just kidding. Never think you can. Just always assume you can. That's what I've learned today. Little Burmese is great. He's going to give us some ranged options, because Cain's range is, I think, the worst starting range you can have. I don't even know what hit me there. I wasn't paying attention, and I'm mad about it. Alright, sure. Alright, we got Gemini here. Gemini's the easy boss. I think the hardest part about Gemini is when he splits, like so. But usually, if you're good, you can just kind of stun lock him here, push him back a little Brimmy. Old Bandage is actually phenomenal. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna take this Hybrid Heart. I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but that's what I'm gonna call them from now on. Because it's gonna fill me that, and then we're gonna hope that we get some Old Bandage procs here. Come on, Old Bandage. 3 hearts, or Jesus. Words are hard. 3 coins. I did look in the shop, I think. Just kidding, I did not. What's in here? Heart? Perfect. So we're gonna try to make some good plays here. Arguably should have bought the pill there. It could have been a full health pill, or balls of steel or something like that, which would have given me more. Hey, there we go. You know what? We can't even be mad at that. Let's check this, see if there's a heart here. Nope. Didn't think so. So I'm gonna go grab this soul heart and then go back to the sacrifice room to pick up whatever else it can drop for me. Since I got this eternal heart, I'm not too worried about dying on the next floor. And we've gotten some pretty decent upgrades. Seraphim is a phenomenal item. Okay, I'm just gonna get another tap, that's cool. Don't like that. We're fine. What is this? Chariot? Does nothing for us. one of the highest damaging familiars in the game. I don't actually know if tapping the sack room with an eternal heart will take away the eternal heart and my other half heart, so I'm just not going to do that. And we'll go down. So we'll take half damage here for a soul heart. That's pretty good. Try to use a little brimstone here to knock out some of these. These eternal fly poops or whatever the hell they're called. Hate them. Next item, I guess we're just going for like familiars here. Conjoined on the second floor is actually insane. Conjoined, I genuinely enjoy it. I think that this was actually worth it. I wasn't sure, but I think the damage down you get is, you know, negligible, and overall, you're gonna have a good experience with it. In certain situations, you know, I can see it being bad or whatever, but those are few and far between as far as I'm concerned. Again, I don't have like the most experience in Isaac. I might maybe have, you know, Jesus Christ, I'm getting absolutely bullied. Maybe 100, 200 hours on console. We'll just take this. But this is worth it, I think. Yep, that was way worth it. But obviously, you know, it's nothing compared to the like massive amount of hours, thousands of hours that a lot of like the OG YouTubers and things like that have. So I wouldn't say that I'm like inexperienced, but I'm absolutely not the greatest. Alright, let's go here, take out these guys pretty quickly. Monster is pretty easy, kind of just bounce around. I say as I get hit. The big shots that he shoots actually do more damage than the little shots. That's something that not a lot of people know. So let's take this. 2 of diamonds, I'll save that for the next. This is a terrible trinket, you can't change my mind. Eye of the Occult with Conjoined is pretty damn good. And I don't need any more babies because I already have Conjoined. Alright. So yeah, that's just a lot of concentrated damage going into that. That's an insane payout. Range up is great for Cain, tears up is phenomenal for everybody, and luck up is just good. Lots of concentrated damage coming in. Essentially, we have more controlled inner eye, and you just can't go wrong with that. And with the actual lost contact blocking shots, it's kind of like a walled defense that we shoot out. That might be secret room. No, it's not. Oh well. This is good. Don't really have to worry about shots coming from in front of us, because they're going to be blocked by lost contact, which just means that we're going to be a lot safer on the run. Seraphim doing great damage there. Their homing shots do, I believe, 10 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Bombs are key, whatever. So, you know, almost double what we're doing. Please. Thank you. Which is phenomenal. I do want to try to make boss rush, so I'm not going to go back for the shop or anything like that. One of the cool things you can do with I have the occult is shoot diagonally more easily, I guess. You don't have to, you know, kind of like bend your shots like you sometimes have to do. And tier size and range up is phenomenal, which means that lost contact is going to block more shots. Let's see. Perfect. We'll take the death into this big room over here. Yeah, gurglings get lost. So my main goal right now is to just get to the boss. If I have to skip an item room, I will. There's that trinket again. Actually, not bad. We got that trinket last run. Really optioned for that trinket last run, but it was just not as good as the safety scissors, which still one of the best trinkets in the game. I almost got hit by that because I was not paying attention. And there was nothing here. Great. Fight Sloth. Unlock the Book of Sin, which is pretty good. Judgment. Yeah, I'll blow you up. Thanks, bud. 85% deal with the devil. Certainly failable. This is probably secret room. Oh, get a pill though. And it was worth it. Never punished. We'll take this. We'll get a little bit more money. Blood bag is great. Old bandage is great for blood donation machines. Or just donating health in general. You can almost infinitely, look at that, infinitely get your hearts back until it decides to stop, and then we get the IV bag, which, you know what? Not even the worst thing we could have gotten there. The worst thing being nothing, of course. Tech X is just good. Tech X triple shot. I'm one of the people that thinks that Tech X is good in both situations, but definitely we're gonna get in half priced here, technically. Look at that. Oh. Old Tech X used to be really, really good, and then it got kind of nerfed into oblivion. It's just way worse than it used to be, but still pretty good item. I did not know there was a 10 grot there, but thank you. Overall, you know, it's going to increase your damage, but in certain situations, it definitely can. With Conjoined, though, we do kind of just fill up the entire room with Tech X shots, and the flashlight is just not good. I lost 2 pennies there, but whatever. We're going to donate here, because again, the goal is to get as much unlocked as we possibly can in one run, and I would like to have my shops upgraded. Not that that seems to matter much. Well, that's not true. It matters a lot, but I feel like oftentimes, more often than not, I'll run into a shop that has like one item on my console account, and it'll, you know, that's fully unlocked, so, or fully upgraded, I should say. Unlock the Catacomb, that's pretty good. Krampus fight, which is expected because we just unlocked him. I don't know if there's like a mechanic for that in the game or not, but I do know that, like, for whatever reason, anytime I unlock an item, or I get progression in Isaac or something like that, I usually see it on like the very next run. That was my fault. But I do want this key. Oh, 3 hosts, cool, love that. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a legitimate mechanic or if that's just like recency bias or whatever, but it is something that I have noticed. And if I've noticed it, I'm sure others have as well. I don't like this. Thank you. What do we got? You know what? Sure. That's just more Tech X shots. Thank you. So I think we're going to be pretty good on this run here. I don't foresee us having any issues at all. I am learning that you do kind of have to charge it a little bit more. I'm not worried about that other penny either. But that's still pretty strong. I think we're on a... Yeah, we should be able to make boss rush. This is just up one, but we're on a pretty good pace to make boss rush here. Not worried about that at all. And boss rush with this build should be pretty good. I even got perfection, which I'm going to take, but probably lose it in a good 3-4 rooms here. Getting here for half price. What do we got? Hanged Man, Judgment. I'm going to take the Judgment card with me because I want to give my... Well, I had perfection. I want to give myself as much of an opportunity to get down to Shoal as I can, and if I use that Judgment card on the Womb 2, I can bomb it and get better deal chance, assuming I don't already have 100%. Which, you know, I might not. Just depends. So yeah, perfection, very short-lived. I do not want to re-roll this build though. This is a pretty good build. I think it's gonna be very strong. Even though my actual paper damage is pretty bad, I think the run itself is just good. Okay. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Cool. Alright, these guys are pretty easy. Just kind of blow through pretty much everything at this point. Charm of the Vampire is good for... Okay. You have to charge it about 25% before you're actually able to let it go. Black Candle is phenomenal. It means no curses for the rest of the run. And we'll just keep on trucking here. That could be my secret room, but to be completely honest, I don't care, and I don't really have anything worth unlocking. Or, I'm sorry, I don't have anything worth finding in the secret room that I've unlocked. Alright. Let's go take out Mom's Foot. Let's do a buttload of damage. Again, you have to charge it 25%. I keep forgetting that and think it's like Tech X, where you don't have to do that, and she's dead. So we'll take the health. Play-Doh Cookie is actually just really good here. I think Play-Doh Cookie with any bean build, Tech X, Brimstone, is just phenomenal. Unbeatable in terms of strength. Alright, yeah, no, that's my fault for sure. I thought Monstro would be dead by then. Turns out he just has infinite HP. Bloat's over there somewhere, and I don't like that. He gets above Bloat so he can't do his nonsense. I would like to see a Tears Up here. Tears Up would go very, very hard. Peep and Blast Assist is just annoying. Not too bad. There we go. Peep's dead. Boss Rush is 15 waves, I do believe, and they get... I wouldn't even say they get progressively harder. I'm not even sure if there's a set... That hole came for me so hard. There's a set pattern to it. I think it's just random. All the bosses are the same, but they're just random orders. That I don't agree with that, but okay. Here it comes again. Oh, we're good. Got Gish and Steven. Come on. There we go. Yeah, she died. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's how that works. Chad's such a cool boss, in my opinion. The way he gets smaller the more you damage him, as if he's like turning into the item version of himself. Super cool. Very underrated boss. Very underrated item too. I think it's really good for HP regen. You have a red heart build? Oh yeah, I completely forgot I had lost contact. Man, I wish I had Hush unlocked. That would make Hush incredibly easy. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Good. I have no idea how many waves it's been. I always lose count here and feel like I'm way, way further than I actually am. So hopefully this ends soon. Come on. There you go. Okay. Okay, did not see that guy. Oh, I guess I was a lot closer than I thought I was. Fantastic. Mongo Baby is probably one of the best familiars in the game, just because it's a high fire rate, and if you have any other regular tiered familiars, like Little Steven, or I think he might even copy. No, it doesn't look like he copies Seraphim, but or maybe it matters the order in which you get them. I don't know, but either way, super solid familiar, heavily underrated. Alright, so I want to get to Jesus Christ. I was wondering where the enemies were, and then they kind of just showed up. How are you alive? Thank you. So yeah, hopefully my videos can, you know, inspire the not as skilled as others to, you know, continue playing the game. I find that soul heart right here. I find that a lot of the times people will get discouraged because they'll watch, like, you know, these really popular YouTubers that have played this game for literal days, months of their lives, just be absolutely insane at the game, and they'll just be like, oh, you know, I'll never be that good, there's no point even trying, or whatever. Oh my god. The rest of these suck, but Judgment's pretty good. Can this actually get me down to Shoal? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, you can start from pretty much anywhere, and there's no right or wrong way to start. As long as you know, you put in the effort, you'll get there eventually. Full health pill is good to know. Arcade. You know what? Give me soul hearts. Okay, just kidding. Didn't want soul hearts anyway. My god. Okay, so every wrong direction. Got it. Yeah, I was that way for a while. I was just like, oh, oh, that guy died. You know, these guys are really good at the game, and I could never, you know, do the things that they do. I could never get like a Dead God file or whatever. Mind you, I haven't, but that's not, you know, it's not because I haven't, or that's not because I'm not good enough or whatever. I just haven't cared enough to do so. Had more important things going on in my life at the time, work, school, etc. So yeah, there's zero doubt in my mind that you know, in every aspect of your life, if you try hard enough, you will succeed at your endeavors. I don't think there's anything on this earth that only one or only a set number of people can do. That's a tenant rock, by the way. I should probably blow that up. Um, it didn't give me anything, but that's fine. You know, with very few exceptions, I think that pretty much if you want to do it, then you can do it. As long as you try hard enough and, you know, put in the effort. I don't see why anything is quote unquote impossible. This is fine. We have so much damage front loaded here. Okay, we're fine. Shoal? Yeah. Look at that. I'll be completely honest with you, I had no idea that the wire coat hanger was an unlock. I thought it was just built into the game. Naturally. From day one. Tried, not a chance, but sorry. I guess I don't need this guy anymore. Let's see if I can pay him out. You know what? Sure. Show me where all my secret rooms are. That works. Was it worth it? Not really. But it looks like I want to go this way. Beautiful. Now obviously I don't have like the dark room open or anything like that. I'm definitely not going in any curse rooms anytime soon. I'll go in that one actually because there's a secret room right next to it, but I'm not spending HP to get to a curse room. That sounds like a terrible time. Hearts? Oh. Not worth it. There's nothing from the devil deal that I would want. I've already got Brimstone. I have the occult. Which actually, now that I think about it, Brimstone and Eye of the Occult is usually one of my least favorite synergies, but I guess because I have Tech X and Monstrous Lung, it kind of cancels that out. Telling me there's a soul heart in here? So there is. And another one. Fantastic. Being carried by the game right now. So yeah, we're gonna go beat Satan, and that's pretty much all we're gonna be able to do. Is he dead? Yeah, okay. Pretty much all we're gonna be able to do for this episode. I could play that slot machine, but I don't feel like doing the diagonal thing and screwing it up and then regretting it. I would place a bomb here, but I've already started shooting. Mongo Baby would absolutely destroy my bomb placement, and I'd probably end up getting hit somehow, so it doesn't seem worth it to me. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I have lost contact. I don't have to worry about projectiles at all. Alright, so the foot phase, pretty easy, not much boss armor there, and that pretty much does it. I can't go down to the dark chest because it would have to be going up here, so that's pretty much that. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you liked it. Please feel free to leave any suggestions or anything like that. Again, this is still very new to me, so I'm still learning a lot of things. If the audio is bad or just not tuned correctly, let me know. I'll fix it as best as I can, and hopefully it'll be better in the next one. And if you enjoyed the content, let me know so I know what I need to keep doing or what I need to not do. And we will see you guys in the next episode.